Welcome to the YouTube for Beginners guide. So many people want to start a YouTube channel but actually do not know where to begin. There's so much information here on YouTube, but you may actually need a step-by-step guide without having to search to actually help you with starting a successful YouTube channel. So this guide was created with a beginner in mind. So if you don't know, my name is Tony and I'm going to bring you a 7-part series to help you start a successful YouTube channel from the beginning all the way until you hit publish. So of course in this 7-part series is going to be actually a playlist. So of course that playlist is going to be linked up in the cards as well as the description box, okay? So make sure you follow the series to make sure you get your YouTube channel started on the right foot. So many people start on a bad foot, but you are going to start on a good foot by watching and following along on this series. So welcome to part 2, where you are going to learn how to set up a successful YouTube channel. So you want to set this channel up the correct way from the beginning so you don't have to go back later on to make any adjustments. So of course, let's head to my screen to see how you actually do that. Alright, so the first thing I want you to do is actually head to youtube.com, okay? I am not signed in, so I'm showing you just in case you don't have a YouTube channel at all or no Gmail at all or anything like that. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is click sign in. Alright, so you want to use another account. Okay, alright, so you are going to hit create an account. So you have 3 options here: for myself, for my child, or to manage my business. Okay, so when it comes to myself, when it comes to putting for myself, that means you will create a channel based off of a Gmail account you may have, or you might want to create a new Gmail account. Okay, so for to manage my business, I like this one only because if you were to hire someone like a video editor or a virtual assistant or anyone to help you with your channel, they can honestly log in without going to your Gmail. So think about it. They would have access to your email, okay, if it's not even like a business email. Okay, so with this one, you can invite them to your channel and things like that without them seeing your personal information. So let's go to manage my business. And now you are going to put in information here, and then you are going to follow through the prompts, okay? All right, so I kind of just speed through that really quickly, but it's okay. So what I'm going to do now is head to YouTube. All right, click on my letter up here. Oh, well, got it. Hit on my letter. All right, so now we need to actually create a channel. All right, so yeah, we don't have a channel, but we have, you know, our Gmail associated with that. All right, so let's go to create a channel. So what is the name of your channel? I'm gonna name mine Tony Creating. All right, upload a picture. Okay, so here is the picture. Bam. All right, and now create a channel. You can change this picture later. You can change it multiple times. So, but what I would suggest is keeping this picture across all your platforms, okay? So if you have, you know, a social media, Facebook, Instagram, so forth and so on. So this is what it looks like when you first create a YouTube channel. All right, I have no subscribers because I'm whack. Nah, I'm joking, but this is what it looks like, okay? So the first thing I want you to do is click on your image up here. All right, and the first thing we're going to check out is manage your Google account. All right, so here is where you can add any like personal info that you might want to add, all right, or change or whatever. Okay, next we are going to go back, okay, and head to YouTube Studio. All right, so this is the back end of YouTube, okay? So the first thing I want you to know is on this left-hand side, this is where you pretty much change a lot, okay? Not everything, but a lot, all right? I do have vidIQ, so you'll see some additional information down here, and of course, you know, my guy. All right, so this is the dashboard. Your content is your videos, all right? And playlists. Analytics. I will show you what all this look like on my current YouTube channel to help you out, but this is what it looked like, what you would see. This is what your analytics, any comments, subtitles, copyright, monetization once you hit the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 hours of watch time, okay, and customization. Okay, so we have layout, branding, and a basic info. Okay, so we are going to go through this section first. Okay, your layout is your trailers. Let's say, for instance, you want a certain video to play for people that's not subscribed to your channel. That's what you're going to add here once you start uploading videos. And then let's say, for instance, you have a returning subscriber. You can add that video here once you start creating videos. Okay, and here is your different sections. So whenever you want to create a different section to help your viewers stay organized within the videos, if you want them to follow a series like this one, okay, that would be an entire section. Branding, this part is very important. Okay, so we have our profile image. This is where you can come to change it. And you have your banner image. Okay, so your banner image is the banner at the top of your homepage, your profile, your channel. Okay, so it has to be 2048 by 1152 pixels. Okay, so of course head to Canva. I love Canva. Okay, and create it based off of that dimension. So if you don't know, you would just go to create a design. Once you're logged in, put the size here, and this is currently mine that I'm going to use. Okay. Once you have it, okay, you need to upload it. All right, so once you're in there, you need to notice that this whole big square out here is for someone to view it on TV. The average person do not go to like a profile on the TV, so that's why I don't mind if mine is white. The average person looks at it from a device. Okay, so make sure everything you want is in this square, so you might have to go back and forth a couple of times to make sure it's good. You're gonna hit done. Okay, and next we need a video watermark. A video watermark, it is that image you might see at the right hand corner of the video. All right, so of course I have one there. I actually might change it because it kind of blends in, but okay, it's okay. This is what I'm going to currently use. All right, and I'm gonna just change it up a little bit. And of course I create this in Canva using the dimensions that YouTube told me, which was, I think, 150 by 150. And it's gonna ask you, do you want it for the end of the video, a custom start, or the entire video? Normally for me, I just leave it with the entire video and just go from there. Okay, so next I'm gonna go to basic info. This is your section that you are going to talk about your channel as well as yourself. Okay, you want to make sure you use SEO with search engine optimization. You want to use some certain keywords so the viewer as well as YouTube knows what this channel is about. Okay, you don't have no videos up, so you want to make sure you want them to know what this channel is actually about and where to actually find you. So you can add additional links here so they can actually find you on other platforms. Okay, so here is the channel URL. Okay, so if you need to share it to probably the link in your bio on IG, this is what you can use. All right, and any additional links. Okay, so you can have up to 5 links, and the links would actually be on the header. Okay, so I'm just adding my website, and you can add Instagram and all that other good stuff, and contact info. You want to put your contact info here, so someone, if they're planning to work with you or anything like that, they can reach out to you via email. Okay. And don't forget, those were the 3 sections with customizing your actual channel. So I'm going to hit publish. Okay, so now let's actually view the channel. And this is what it looks like now. Okay, here's the picture that I just worked on. The about, I did leave it blank, but here is the link to the blog as well as here. So if someone wants to click here, it will take them to the blog. And also within the customization, when you were creating the branding and this little sticker right here, the watermark, that is actually clickable and someone can actually lead to subscribing to your channel. So you want to make sure you put something there to actually get them to subscribe to the channel. Okay, so next we are going to settings. Okay, So once you're in your video, well, in your channel, go to settings, okay? So you have your channel, your YouTube channel. So you have all the information here. So let's look at what these 3 items here. Channel status and features. Okay, once you click that, okay, you would then have these 3 tabs: basic info, advanced setting, and feature eligibility. All right, eligibility. So you have your standard features, which is enabled, okay? So that allows you to actually upload the videos, the playlists, so forth and so on. So you want to create longer videos, longer than 15 minutes, as well as thumbnails, okay? So how do you actually do that? So you have the standard enabled. Now you need to verify with the phone number. All right, so you enter a phone number here and it will verify you. Once the code comes to your number, your channel has been verified, and as you can see, it says enabled. So for advanced features, okay, so for advanced, you can create more live streams, upload more videos daily, so forth and so on. And then once you hit the 1K subscribers and the watch hours requirement, then you would apply to be monetized. So the next step for this one is you do a video verification or a valid ID or channel history. Okay, so next, let's go backwards a little bit to advanced settings. So advanced settings is for your audience. Do you want to set up your channel for made for kids? Keep in mind, you want to make sure that you are following YouTube guidelines, or else they will shut your channel down. Okay. So automatic captions don't show potentially inappropriate words, so forth and so on. So let's say, for instance, you don't want the subscriber count to show on your channel. This is where you can take it off, okay? This is where you go. You just turn it off. Where to go? You just click it to turn it off, okay? You can turn off your subscriber count, and you can disable interest. Oh, goodness, why I keep clicking off of interest-based ads? You can turn it on or turn it off, okay? And you can allow people to not clip your content, okay? So if you deselect this option, viewers will not be able to clip your content, and existing clips of your content will be disabled, okay? So next we are going to go to basic info. So for the basic info, you can put your country and any keywords, such as for keyword research. So you might want to put some stuff there for tags and things like that, okay? So next, you are going to go to upload defaults. What do you want to happen for every YouTube video, okay? So for basic info, if you want a certain title to pop up for every video, you will type it there. I don't, because I create a title for every video. But if there is a part of your description box that you want to be pretty much automatic, such as affiliate links, such as a link to your freebie, anything like that, you want to put that in your description, okay? You can also go back in for each video and edit it the way you want to, but for the description section, I like to keep something there so I don't have to keep putting the same information all the time, okay? And visibility. You have 3 options. After your video is uploaded, it can go up automatically, public or private or unlisted. So public means anyone can view it. Private means no one can view it until you make it public, or unlisted. Unlisted means the video is available only to people that have a link to the actual video, okay? And you can add custom tags here for each video. So let's say, for instance, all of your videos is based on planners. You can create, you can put certain tags here, and yet you can still add additional tags after, okay? So there's nothing right here is set in stone, but it will be done automatically, and you can add or take away per video, okay? For advanced settings, you know how it has, like, some parts have chapters for videos? I took mine off because sometimes it goes a little bit before and a little bit after, and you have to kind of like make sure it's good. I don't have time for that. I have to create it for myself when I'm editing. So you can have YouTube automatically do it for you, or yeah, You can do it yourself. Okay, when it comes to comments, you can have them hold potentially inappropriate comments for review. Okay, you could also have it to where how many viewers actually like the video. So you can turn that on or off. Okay. So for permissions, here is where you can add a virtual assistant. Okay, so you just hit invite and invite them to manage the channel. Okay, community. So you can add users for moderators, approve users, so forth and so on. Creative demographics, I kind of leave that alone, and agreement is left alone. All right, and then you hit save. So don't forget, this is a series where I'm taking you from the beginning of brainstorming of a YouTube channel to all the way hitting publish, and this was part 2 of that series, okay? If you have not caught part 1, make sure you check out part 1 in this playlist right over here, and make sure you grab your freebie of a checklist and a worksheet to help you outline your videos. See you in part 3.